The USF Geospatial Analysis Lab presents a study of regional land change in the Golden Gate National Recreation Area, GOGA, and a comparison of changes in landscape inside and outside of GOGA landholdings in Marin, San Mateo, and San Francisco counties. The purpose of our study was to assess regional land cover change in three key areas: impervious surface change, land cover change, and canopy cover change within and without GOGA Park areas. Our goal is to assess how the properties changed over a specified period and whether or not GOGA ownership actually improves the environmental health of land tracts in its possession. According to literature reviews, protected areas form the backbone of diversity and insulate these areas from degradation. Our research objectives were to determine the efficacy of GOGA as a protected area using multiple inputs, determine if greater change occurred in or outside of GOGA, and how protected status affected the percentages of canopy, land, and impervious surface cover. To accomplish this, data on key areas were obtained from the National Land Cover Database and input into ArcGIS mapping software to conduct statistical analysis on all data sets. These data contained information on percent cover type for all areas of interest. A time trend analysis was conducted on areas within and without the GOGA for a period from 2001 until 2011 in order to assess the percent change over time and which areas showed a net increase or decrease in percentage values. The results of our analysis showed that GOGA holdings experienced improved canopy cover, reduced impervious surfaces overall, and little or no land cover change. And outside GOGA, we observed a net decrease in impervious surfaces, decreased forest cover and grasslands, and a smaller increase in canopy cover. Our map of developed surfaces showed an increase in developed surfaces largely outside of GOGA Park lands. Forest cover decreased over the analysis throughout all areas except outside GOGA areas in Marin County. Grasslands showed a net increase in all areas except for lands outside of GOGA in Marin and San Mateo counties. Throughout all three counties, we observed an increase in canopy cover over the 10-year period, which is indicative of a positive trend. And the areas showing the largest increase over this time were within GOGA areas in Marin and San Mateo counties. Canopy cover can be considered a baseline of tree or other woody plant populations, plants that provide valuable ecosystem services like carbon sequestration, improved air, land, soil, and water quality, and enhancement of habitat diversity in their respective environments. While percentages of impervious surfaces increased in Marin and San Mateo GOGA areas, overall there was a net decrease in these types of surfaces throughout all three counties, indicating a positive trend as impervious surfaces can cause negative environmental effects by altering surface and subsurface hydrology. In conclusion, our analysis showed that national recreation areas are valuable preservation methods of environmentally sensitive areas. However, to reinforce this conclusion, continuous monitoring should be conducted in order to gauge how changes in GOGA features affect the larger area as a whole. Further analysis should be conducted to identify areas that are most vulnerable to environmental stressors, and data should be gathered and analyzed for the last 5 years in light of the ongoing drought in the state of California. We would like to acknowledge the following organizations for providing data, software, and hardware that made this analysis possible: the National Land Cover Dataset Multi-Resolution Land Characteristics Consortium, ESRI, and the USF Geospatial Analysis Lab. Additionally, we would like to thank the following individuals for their input and guidance: Dr. David Saw, Director of the USF Geospatial Analytics Department, and Megan Danielson, the Geospatial Analytics Laboratory Manager. Thank you for viewing this presentation.